Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem, and Kakodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, hearing this word in truth and sincerity. So in this lesson, I'm gonna call it, the man of sin being revealed, because it's not a mystery anymore as to who the wicked is, and ultimately, what his agenda is, man, or vice versa. It's not a mystery as to what his agenda is, and ultimately who the wicked is, man. Because we understand, that according to scriptures, that the so-called white man is Esau, Edom, all right, and it's all coming out in these last days, and something that's also, synonymous with his revealing is the end. So we know that we're at the end because the wicked is being revealed. So this is the heading of the article. It says, globalists following planetary script to replace humans with AI systems. You are now obsolete. And we understand that this is part of Esau's agenda was, to lower the population, to a lower number so that he can take control of the earth. But nevertheless, his agenda, his plans is going to all be disrupted by Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua. As the scriptures say, when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast his fury upon him. Things are going to get it's going to get bad for these Edomites when, they're about to fulfill their agenda, man. But going into the article, it says, everything you are experiencing at this moment in human history is scripted. Planet Earth is controlled by the narrative makers who write the scripts that feed the news, media, science journals, universities, and cultural pillars of modern society, force-feeding the consciousness of the masses with a fabricated artificial reality. And the scripture that came to mind was Job 9:24, as it is written, right? Job 9:24, Salakia. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? It says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And the earth was ultimately given into the hand of the wicked. And we understand, according to Malachi 1:4, that wicked being the Edomites, and it was given into their hands, to rule for a certain time, and that time is almost up. Okay, so with all that power, with the power that was given to him, Esau's mind was to take control of the people, man. Complete wickedness altogether. There's also a scripture in the book of Micah 2:1. We can grab that real quick. Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, and their beds being their comfort. Because when you're in your bed, you're comfortable. You're in your comfort. You're comfortable. All right, and that bed being his rulership, because that's the comfort of the elites. The comfort of Esau is his rulership, man. He can pretty much do whatever he wants and get away with it in his kingdom. He can do all kinds of wickedness and still justify himself in doing so. It says when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. You see, it is in the power of their hands, so they got power to do whatever they need, whatever they please. All right, in their kingdom. But that power is getting ready to be taken away from them. So continuing reading, it says, I'm reading the first part again. It says, planet Earth is controlled by the narrative makers who write the scripts that feed the news journals, science journals, universities, and cultural pillars of modern society. All right, the Edomites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, different, banking families, behind the scenes that run certain parts of society also. They're the wicked. The earth was given into their hand by Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua. It says, force-feeding the consciousness of the masses with a fabricated artificial reality, right? Everything we see right now is not real, man. When I say not real, I'm saying in terms of reality, man. The food that you eat, GMO foods, fake foods, the music that you listen to, fake music, the movies that you watch, all fake, So this is a false reality, the women, this is all a false reality. Pretty much, if Yahweh Shem Yahushua did not create it, as it is written, the Elohim saw, that it was good, man. Going back to Genesis 1, Esau's pretty much flipped everything upside down, man. And it's all fake. It says, if you disagree with their fabricated false reality, you are accused of spreading disinformation and will soon be criminalized for doing so, as the global attack on free speech intensifies. Right, and this made me think about, what Elder Yashuamba, say when he said, what was Satan called disinformation, and Satan would deem truth as disinformation, because Esau's kingdom was built off of lies. Esau's kingdom was built off of, pretty much lying to the people, man, through his science, through his different agendas, man. He just lied to the people, man. So any kind of truth that comes and opposes that lie, that disinformation, Salakia, anything that comes and opposes his lies, he's gonna attack you for it, and call you spreading disinformation. He's gonna criminalize you for it. This is why we need Yahweh Shah to return, all right, to pretty much, pretty much judge, man. True justice is gonna come, from Yahweh Shah. All right, and so marvel not when you see different, psyops happen, to justify him signing in legislation. Let me get a quick scripture. Real quick, Salaki. Not feeling too well, so my mind is not, is not thinking all that well right now, Salaki. This is Isaiah 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Meaning before. Scribe means to write. So Esau got these different, laws already pre-written, prescribed, before, he sets off his false flags. Those false flags only happen so that he can justify himself, at establishing, that certain law, man. So, continuing on, it says that script has now reached a critical inflection point where human beings, once valued for their labor, contributions, creativity, and problem-solving capabilities, are largely considered obsolete by the globalist controllers. And when it says globalist controllers, it's talking about the elites, who really controls everything. It says, now the script calls for the mass extermination of humans and their replacement with AI systems. All right, because Esau, he doesn't want slaves that can think, for themselves. He wants slaves that he can control. All right, and this is where his agenda is headed. So that's what we go to Revelation 12 and verse 12, because whether people believe it or not, this man is really, is really going to come down with that great wrath, man. And we know so according to Bible prophecy. It says, Revelation 12 and 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And the elites of Esau, Edom, they know that their time is short, so they're gonna come down having great wrath, man. So, what we can expect is for things to get a lot more harder, more restrictions, more laws set in place, to pretty much force people into a corner, because that his time is short. So he's gonna show them horns really soon, man. And he's gonna push that charagma. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, man. And that vision being the prophecies, man. Because remember when Yahweh Shem Yahushua dealt with the prophets, he was showing them visions, which were prophecies, man. And they were all for an appointed time. And, one of the main prophecies is what? The charagma, which Esau is going to push hard, all right, because that his time is short. you know. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. Just want to go through this article, you know, just to show that the man of sin, you know, is being revealed, has been revealed, man. And Salaki, let me get this in the book of Jeremiah 49 to end it off. Jeremiah 49 and verse 10, it says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not," you know. And Esau was able to hide himself for so long through his science, man. You know, through his lies, his BS, man. You know, calling himself white people, you know, calling himself, you know, these different names, you know, European, you know, anything except Esau, you know, they took hold of, man. But now Yahweh Shem Yahushua's word has revealed this, man. You know, the wicked has been revealed, and his agenda too, man. Now this is why, you know, people ain't trusting Esau no more like they did back then, because they're seeing the treachery that Esau has done in the past and is doing now. 2 Thessalonians, get straight to the point. It says, verse 8, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth," you know, by way of the prophets. Because it was Yahweh Shem Yahushua through the preaching of this word that Esau Edom was revealed, man. That the so-called white man being Esau was revealed. You know, beginning with Elder Abba Bivens down to this point now, to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man. They Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, it's pretty much revealed, you know, through his prophets, you know, who the wicked is, man. And we understand that, you know, when the scriptures before Yahweh Shem Yahushua brings, you know, the destruction upon a society or upon a nation, what does he do? He sends forth his prophets and reveals, you know, and tells that nation before, you know, he does it, man. And then comes the destruction. Jeremiah 28 and 8 tells you that the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old has prophesied both against many countries, great kingdoms, you know, roughly paraphrasing it. You know, let's get that real quick and we're going to come back, because I just butchered it, man, and I don't like that, you know. I'll be trying to quote scripture sometimes, you know, but a lot of scriptures, you know, I can't remember perfectly. But Jeremiah 28 and 8, it says, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence," you know. So that's going back to my point of how Yahweh Shem Yahushua has set forth his prophets to prophesy against Babylon the Great, which is, by the way, a great kingdom, man, you know. And it was done so because the Lord is getting ready to bring this place down. The Lord is getting ready to bring America down, man. You know, so we're in those times, you know. And that's the spirit too, man, because I just watched a video, you know, from brothers, you know, about an Edomite or Babylonian, you know, talking pridefully, man. Talking about America ain't gonna go down. The West ain't gonna go down. And he was going into, you know, their blessing, the sword. All right. And that's the pride of Babylon the Great, of Esau Edom, man. They don't believe that they'll ever fall. But 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." You know, because when Yahweh shall return, he's coming back with that chariot fire, man. All right, he's going to melt this kingdom down, man. Verse 9, "Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders," you know. So say it like this: if Satan was here, you know, in the flesh, who would he be? All right, it would be these Edomites. All right, it'd be the nation of Edom, the so-called white people, man. You know, he'd be among them. So these people, they come in the energy of Satan, man. They come in the power of Satan, you know. And what you see being done here, or this Depop agenda, what you see being done, you know, this is all the agenda of Satan, man. Satan's kingdom on earth. And this is what Esau is trying to accomplish. But he will fail miserably, you know, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, as it is written, when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast his fury upon his head, man. You know, so he's gonna get some things done, you know, but he's not gonna fulfill it. You know, and we believe this according to Bible prophecy. All right, we believe that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna intervene, all right, for his people, man, beginning with the elect, you know, the Israelites. All right, because the elect can only come out of the nation of Israel. So if you're not an Israelite, you can forget about, you know, receiving salvation, man. Salvation is only of the nation of Israel, and there's many scriptures to say so, that says so, you know. But Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, I say shalom.